kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's an option look. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to...
Here he goes. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keeping it on the ground here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
A play action, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Trying the old counter play here. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big throw through the air to your receiver.
Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Running back has it on the screen now.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He hands it to the back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll set up for a PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. Was 6.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that is a 1st down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking downfield, it's Welch. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time a completion. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Second down, looking to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. They got it behind the line. The option fools no one. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter. Mizz going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. He'll throw it now. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up for fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Mizz, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. Back to throw. It's Welch. Catch made by the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Yeah, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Crosses the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a shotgun run call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Wiggins. He pulls in the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Gabbert. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Welch. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And there's the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, Auburn.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Missouri.
Goal line formation for the defense. The big fullback's got it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. A short completion at the tight end. He's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Missouri getting set with a first and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back, caught. And he'll get the first 10 yards before they finally bring him down.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Missouri. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. On the run here. Let's it go. That's caught. It's Gabbers. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
The back's got it. He's got room to run. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Last time they had it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
A sack sets up 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Touchdown, Mizzou. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boo it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. To the air. It's Welch. He's running out of time here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Single back, takes the handoff. Now it's another broken tackle. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.